Hello creators, welcome to the Kriya class. Before we begin with the fun learning activities, let me give you short introduction about Kriya class. Kriya class is a design learning program wherein you will learn about 21st century skills like engineering basics, robotics, Internet of Things, animations and many more. This is basically a hands-on activity class where you will learn by doing, but because of this pandemic situation, we your teachers found out a new way to reach out to you so that you do not adhere to this conceptual learning. Here you will learn the concept of engineering basics by watching videos and images. Then by following instructions from Kriya application, I will make models by using engineering constructibles, and the basis of that you will fill your logbook. Children, even you can also try projects by using material available at home. So let's get started. My question is, can you name the tools shown in the picture? What are they used for? The objects shown are all examples of simple machines. Simple machines make our work easier by changing the direction or magnitude of the force applied. Various simple machines are combined to form compound machines. Some more examples are seesaw, knife, ramp, etc. You have already studied in the previous class that there are 6 different types of simple machines. Number 1 lever, number 2 wheel and axle, number 3 pulley, number 4 inclined plane, number 5 wedge, number 6 screw. This time you are going to learn more about pulleys and wheel and axle. Most of you would have seen or heard of old-fashioned well in villages and towns which used as a system similar to the one in the picture shown to you to draw water. This particular system is an example of a pulley, which is a simple machine. My question is, can you name some real life examples of pulley? Pulleys are used in cranes, window blinds, etc. Let's learn more about it by watching videos and images. Here are some examples of pulleys. Example number 1 is single fixed pulley. As you can see in the picture, that weight is carried by a single pulley only. It means that if the weight is of 100 kg, then the person has to put efforts equal to the 100 kilograms. In example 2, as you can see in the picture, that weight is carried by one fixed pulley and one movable pulley. It means that if the weight is of 100 kg, then the person has to put efforts equal to the 50 kg, because equal amount of weight, that is 50 kg each, is divided among both the pulleys. In example 3, as you can see in the picture, that weight is carried by two fixed pulleys and one movable pulley. It means that if the weight is of 100 kilograms, then the person has to put efforts of 1/4 of its original weight, that is 25 kilograms, because equal amount of weight is divided among all the pulleys, that is 25 kilograms each. What is the advantage of using pulleys? How can you increase the mechanical advantage of a pulley system? What are fixed and movable systems? In the picture and the video, pulleys that are attached to the ceiling are fixed, while the pulleys that are moving with the load are movable pulleys. A combination of fixed and movable pulleys is called a block and tackle system. First of all, I will launch the Kriya application by clicking on the icon Grade 5 Module 1 Simple Machines Part 2 Project number 1 Pulley Frame. Materials required are: first material is hinged block claw. We need 4 hinged blocks, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Next material is building block 30. As you already know, there are 3 different types of building blocks. This is building block 30. We need 15 building blocks. Next material is simple string. We can take any. Next is bottom plate. This one is bottom plate. Next material is building block 15. As you already know, there are different types of building blocks. Next material is building block 15 with 2 pins. Again we are taking building block, but this time with 2 pins. Next material is building block with groove and pin. It is with groove and pin. We need 4 building blocks with groove and pin. Next material is bearing sleeve. We need 4 bearing sleeves. Now let's move to the steps. In this project, you will build a frame and experiment with lifting a weight with a single pulley system. Let's move to the step number 1. Start by building the frame supports. Take 4 building block 15 by 30 with groove and pin and place 2 of them together to form 2 sets. As you can see, I have taken 4 building blocks with groove and pin and I am attaching it with the bottom plate. This way I am attaching all the building blocks. just like shown in the picture. I have combined both the step number 1 and 2 together to make this. Now we will move to the step number 3. So step number 3 says position 2 building block 15s with 2 pins on the frame support and mount 5 building block 30s on each of the building block 15 with 2 pins. Now as you can see in the picture, we have to mount building block 30s on each of the building block 15s with 2 pins. First of all, I will take building block 15 with 2 pins. I will attach it on the bottom plate as I am attaching. Along with that, I will attach building block 30s on each of the building block 15s with 2 pins. So at each side I have attached 5 building block 30s. We are making the pulley frame. Okay, so our step 3 is done. It is just like shown in the picture. Now let's place building block 15 on each of the 2 columns. Fix 2 building block 30s between the 2 building block 15s. Okay, so I will take building block 15 as I have to attach it on each of the 2 columns. This is how I am attaching it on each of the sides. Then I will fix 2 building block 30s between the 2 building block 15s. As you can see. Okay, so step number 4 is done. Almost our pulley frame is ready. Let's move to the step number 5. Attach a hinged block claw with bearing sleeve beneath each of the 2 building block 30s. These bearing sleeves and hinged block claw will serve as a fixed immovable pulleys in a block and tackle. Set the frame aside. So here I have taken bearing sleeves and hinged block claws, and I'll fix both of them just shown in the picture. Okay, let's move to the next step. Next step is, as you can see in the picture, I have taken 3 building block 30s and will attach all the building blocks just like shown in the picture. And it's done. Okay, so let's move to the next step. Place two hinged block claw on top of the building block 30s. What I have to do, just like shown in the picture on the building blocks, I will attach two hinged block claws. Just like this. Now the next step is insert a bearing sleeve into each of the hinged block claws. Here I am inserting bearing sleeve into each of the hinged block claws. Now the next step is place the movable pulley component between the upright post of the support frame. So on the pulley frame, I will place the movable pulley, this movable pulley component. This is pulley frame. And here I have attached upright post of the support frame. Just like shown in the picture. And this is movable pulley component. Okay, so now let's move to the next step. Just like this, we have to attach the string. First of all, I will tie one end of the string to one of the bearing sleeves on the movable pulley. Then run the string up to one of the bearing sleeve component on the frame. It will be more easy for me to deattach this part and then attach later. Then run the string back down to the second bearing sleeve on the movable pulley component and up and over the second bearing sleeve component on the frame. Pull the string and make sure it glides smoothly. Here I am attaching it again. Making sure that it glides smoothly. Adjusting the position of the bearing sleeve on the frame. So yes, this is a movable pulley. So here you can see the part which is moving is a movable pulley, and the part which is attached with the rope and which is fixed on the frame are called fixed pulleys. So what is happening here? the weight is shared by the multiple pulleys and you have to pay less efforts. Now let's move to the journal question and answers. Our first question is, calculate the length of the string that you have to pull to lift the weight 10 cm from the base. Express your answer in centimeters. To calculate the length of the string, I have taken this ruler. So I am calculating the length of the string from the fixed pulley to this end where it is fixed to this. So it is 7 centimeter from each side. So 7 plus 7 is 14. And this part is for pulling the rope. It is around 8 centimeters. So you calculate and write your answers. Question number 2 is, repeat this exercise with the string passing through just one pulley. What is the length of the string that you have to pull to lift your weight 10 centimeter? So the question is saying that we have to pass the string in just one pulley, and then we have to measure the string, length of the string. Okay, so I'm again going to measure the length of the string. Again it is of 7 centimeter at one side, and again it is of the same length, like around we have taken 7 to 8 centimeters to pull the rope. So you can calculate and write the answer in your journal. 7 plus approximately 7 or 8 centimeter. So 7 plus 7 centimeter. Now write your answers. Let's move to the next question. Lift and drop the weight several times. Reattach the string so that it is connected to the weight and then goes over just one of the frames bearing sleeve. Lift and drop the weight several times again. Which seems easier, single pulley or block and tackle? We have to observe with the single pulley and then with the block and tackle. So I am reattaching the string again. As we have done in previous question, that I deattach the string and then lift and drop the weight so many times. Now I am again reattach this string and pull and down, lift and dropping the weight again. Now this is a single pulley system, and previously I was doing with the block and tackle. Now tell which seems easier,